Meseches Chagigah daf hey. On the Gemara daf Dalet and Beis, the Gemara learns out ha'oral va'tameh. Petur min riah, and the Gemara explains tameh is Petur min riah because the pasuk says uvasa shama ve'vesim shama kol sheyeshne b'via yeshne b'hava v'kol she'ene b'via ene b'hava. Turi Evan asked a tremendous question in this Gemara. Why do you need a pasuk to make a tameh that he can't bring a oilas riah? The whole chiyuv of oilas riah is on someone that's riah upon him ba'asoro. It's mechayiv him to bring a korban riah. However, a tameh, since he cannot come to the azora b'chlal, so therefore there's no mechayiv for him to bring a korban riah. And he says it's a docheh to say that it's referring to someone that came betuma to the azor and he wasn't allowed to come bazor because since he wasn't allowed into the azora, it's not a kiyam mitzvah, and it's posh, it's not mechayiv him to bring a korban. So Turi Evan says two truths to this kasha. One teretz, he says that in a situation that there's a kohen that's allowed to do the avoid in the Beis Hamikdash, even though he's tameh because tumah hutru b'tzibur, so b'chagavni, you think since he's allowed to come to the azora b'tumah, he should bring a korban as well. And we're learning from pasuk that no, since he's tameh and he cannot come to the azora in a normal situation, without the law of tumah hutru b'tzibur, he's not mechuyev in the korban. And to Evan says another teretz. Then a case that he was tar b'yom rishon and he came to the azor without bringing a korban, then he became tameh without the pasuk. You would think since he's neschayiv on the first day you want to bring a korban, so immediately he's mechuyev the rest of the yontif, and we're learning how the pasuk is Petur. The Sfas Emes argues on the truthsim of the Turi Evan, and he says in such a case that he was roy to come la'azorah either because a kohen was tumah hutru b'tzibur or because he came the first day of Yontif, therefore he's mechuyev in the korban. And it's considered yeshne b'hava since he was able to come to Azara. The Turi Evan, they have to learn the ikar halacha of the gav, and the gav is ein roy. However, the Eseh learns and no, you have to look for poil. Since he was roy l'Azara, semelas chal on him mechuyev korban. Ein yishurim from Michael Feinstein zechon levracha. It says the teretz to Turi Evan's kasha, according to Eseh from Biskarov, that without the meat of a tameh from bringing a korban, so then the only reason why he can't bring a korban is because a tameh can't come into the Beis Hamikdash. So then he's a barach yuva in korban riah, and he's potter because any roy so b'chagavnu pasa tashlum. And however, since we're learning out for the pasuk that it's the smite a tameh from a korban riah, so therefore he's not a barach yuva b'chal, and would not pertain the law of the korban tashlumin on the tameh b'chal. Moving further, the Gemara brings a story that the Malach HaMavis seemingly by mistake killed Miriam Megad Dardiki, and the Gemara says since she came and have the minyana, and the Gemara asks, so if shonim ma'avidatai, what do we do with the shonim that Miriam was supposed to live? And the Gemara says that if he sees it to Rabbanon, the Mavi b'mila mesifin lahu will give the years of Miriam to Tzuvim Rabbanon. The Chasam Sofer Teres Moshe asks that what's the understanding in all those that were nifter by the Mabul in Mei Noach, what happened to the years that would be Yisoidi allotted to them and were taken away at the time of the Mabul? So Chasam Sofer says a tremendous chiddush to answer this kasha. He says that's mavur over here. That's shonim ma'avidatayu is because besides for that there was nigzar on Miriam to live. It was also nigzar in the Oretz that the Oretz should have Miriam living in the world. So since the world was docheh for Miriam, therefore the Gemara is shonim ma'avidatayu. However, at the time of the Mabul, besides for the fact that the people, that the Rishoyim in the door of Mabul were over Averis, the Oretz itself was nishchasa, so therefore the Oretz didn't have a schos, that the Shonim should be noisif to Noach, and therefore it wasn't a cheshbon by Noach that the years should be extended to the life of Noach. Moving further, the Gemara says, Al kol nelam, and the Gemara says, what's the case of al kol nelam? Zeh Horeg es a kinah lifnei chaveiro v'nimas. And that alone, that his friend was nimas because he was Horeg kinah in front of his friend, that causes him to come lemishpat. I heard from my father Shlita that the Sefer Hasidim, the Adam shahitzi neoi from his nose, and he doesn't clean up, and his friend is nimas, he'll get a mishpat on causing his friend to be disgusted from it. And he says also, if someone brings his children to his friend's house and his children don't clean their nose properly or the like, and also get a mishpat. However, if his friend comes to his house and his children are not clean, he won't get a einish because that's the derech of children not to be necessarily clean. And Hagoyis Nur Sefer Hasidim from the Pal Palayoyitz Yalz Hasidim says on this Sefer Hasidim that a person has to be nizar on ayin hara, and someone shouldn't bring his children in front of his friend that Rahman doesn't have children, or Mesu Bonov, because he's causing him tsar, and his friend could hurt him with the ayin hara. And he says further, if someone Rahman's son doesn't have children, he shouldn't be mishtashtea with children, because if Rahman's son, one of the children, will get sick, people would think that the reason why the child got sick is because of his ayin hara, so therefore he should refrain from playing with children. Moving further on, the Gemara says, the Gemara explains, so although it's toiv because he's giving a prutal oni, it's also ra. The Mashah is a very interesting kash. He says, why didn't you say the Eseh docheh say the Eseh of giving tzedakah should be docheh the loisa say that he caused the oni busha. So he says you can't say Eseh docheh say because efshel lekayim shneim, because he could give tzedakah to the oni betzina. The chaveiro amayirich to mefalpo with the riah Mashah. It's very hard Mashah to understand. I didn't say v'tiliyona. They asked, how could it be that there's a halach of Eseh docheh by a loisa say ben adam chaveiro? How could you avayish your friend because you want to do a mitzvah of nesinas tzedakah? I in the Sefer Mishbrei brought the Sefer Avnei Amokim that's Meirich, and he asked that besides for the Eseh of being vayish chaveiro, also mevatel the mitzvah of ahavta l'reach kamecha, which is naseh. And yes, furthermore, on the mitzvah of tzedakah, you should say it doesn't pass Eseh docheh. Say like before in the Morning Ksubas Daf Mem, the omreloi beina lekala say klal. On that he says that the Bach bears mavur that if ani tells a osher that he doesn't want tzedakah, nevertheless the osher is mechuyev in the mitzvah of tzedakah. It doesn't pater the osher from tzedakah. In fact, Ani says that he's moichel the tzedakah, and he brings that be'emes the Seided Dvarim is mashing the Pri Megadim. The Pri Megadim discusses that's mavur in Shulchan Aruch that you can't give rifta to a person if he's not gonna make a bracha, he's not gonna take Til Sedayim. And the Pri Megadim discusses you maybe should say Eseh docheh, say the Eseh of tzedakah should be docheh, the love of lifnei iver. As mashma be so you would say Eseh docheh, say, but you don't say Eseh docheh was a mitzvah b'aveira and b'chagavno. He's not going to make a bracha. There's no mitzvah of tzedakah b'chlal, but mitzvah the gdorim of Eseh docheh say it's mashma that the Pri Megadim agrees to Mashah b'chagavno. You could say Eseh docheh say v'ayin sham.